Hello, and welcome to It's Good to Be Bard, the chocolate escape pod of roleplay podcasts. I'm Ollie. This week, I'm joined by Dave.
Hello.
Dave 2.
Hello.
Matt.
Hello.
And Graham.
Hello.
Our ragtag crew are set to experience sci-fi horror in space.
Like pigs. You've got Expire right.
That's right, it's Alien the roleplay game. Before we float through the stars to an uncertain fate, there's a few bits of information to retrieve from the mother computer. Release history. Produced by Free League in 2020. Yes, them again. Mechanics. The players take on the role of a Weyland-Yutani company employee in a specific career. These range from the brash colonial marines to humble roughnecks. A wide range of skills and talents help to round out the player's company asset. Character. Experience points are gained through achieving certain session goals.
Not dying.
These points are then spent on gaining and improving skills and talents. The character sheets are single-sided and laid out in a clear, bold style. The art in the book is colorized and detailed, with the maps and diagrams produced in a world-savvy green and black style. As for the house rules, warning! This section has been classified. All characters are considered expendable. This adventure does contain spoilers for the adventure Hope's Last Day from the core rulebook. An audio warning for our listeners. There are beeping and clicking noises throughout the recordings. Proceed at your discretion. Now that the briefing is over and IQs have dropped suddenly, we are ready to jump into the action. On a podcast, everyone can hear you scream. Excuse me?
Something you need.
Is he about to slip into an alien suit?
But if he slips into an alien suit and comes downstairs, I'm out. GM is not.
It's game over.
Compliment that at my age I could slip into an alien suit. Given how fat I am. Right, we've got a SIG scientist. That gives you an overview of what your talent does, and it also has your personal agenda on it.
Okay.
As well. You are Morgan Hirsch.
Identify as a hard
You are
bastard.
alright.
What have you read? No, right. It's all I just said. Between fights, you release the tension. So I crack one off straight away after we have
your
a fight. The body hits the floor. Your trousers.
Your personal agenda is personal to you.
Yeah.
Do not tell
Secret.
Because the way it works is gain experience dependent on how well I think you've played your personal agenda. And this is also when rivals and buddies come in, how well you've connected with that. Okay.
Oh, that's good. I can reduce your stress level. I can reduce stress level for you. Okay. That would be helpful. Although, obviously, I crack one off after every fight. I don't think I'll need it.
I'm
looking quite tense there. Do you fancy a punch?
If I start playing the Alien soundtrack, that's going to make our podcast copyrighted.
I have sounds ready to go. Cool. So I expect a lawsuit any day now.
Well, one express elevator to hell.
Yep.
Going down!
If we talk about rounds, so a round is 5 to 10 seconds. A turn is 5 to 10 minutes.
It's a long period.
That's you getting to do actions in it. This is
10 minutes.
that might be a like a combat.
That's like 60 combat rounds.
Yeah. And a shift, which is usually where you do long-term recovery, is 5 to 10 hours.
I am Sonny Sig, a scientist, lab tech.
Sig, that's unfortunate for you.
I
Okay.
am 29 years old, and I am proper hench in a nerdy way, i.e. I'm built like a stick insect. What are you called, Mr. G?
I am Morgan Hirsch.
Okay.
My buddy.
Ex-Marine, and I obviously have the nickname of Cleaner.
Do I have a nickname?
That's technically your job. You are like Winston Wolfe from Pulp Fiction.
All right. He's like the chef from The Siege.
I'm known for my banter and my religious connotations to everything.
Oh, laddie Bants, is it?
Laddie Bants, mate.
And Mr. Dave.
I am a female of the lady persuasion.
Ooh, the best kind.
I'm Hannah Singleton.
Hannah Singleton?
Yeah, Singleton.
Yeah,
okay.
That means she hasn't got a boyfriend.
Okay. Obviously related to Valerie. And a pilot stroke tractor driver.
So tractors are the big land vehicles that you drive
The
around on
APC?
the planet.
It's a tank, isn't it? Come on, tell me it's a tank.
I am Holroyd, the Hemorrhoid, ruined already. I'm Holroyd, the roughneck mechanic. Big, tough, sometimes like it rough.
I'm fairly sure I'm going to look down on you as some kind of thickie. Grease monkey.
Thicky mister.
We look down on everyone as a thickie.
No, not her. She's my buddy.
Fair enough.
I legitimately look down on you. I am.
You're 9 foot tall. I'm 4'7".
I look up to him.
I make stands. Terrify step.
I don't have a height, so I am 4'7". I'm like a homunculus.
Obviously, I'll put you in his backpack, do I?
Yeah.
Hadley's Hope, jointly funded by Wayland Yutani and the United Americas, has a them and us feel to it, with any visiting corporate folk looking down their noses at the colony's labourers. Despite this, colony's been developing well. There's opportunity aplenty and risk aplenty too. 4 days ago, a wildcatter named Russ Jordan was brought back infected with something. He died, and some snake-like parasite disappeared into the guts of the base. Security has had no luck catching the thing, and somehow more people were infected. Rumour has it that some of them have died, and that there are more of these snake things than Supervisor Simpson is admitting to. Simpson spoke over the intercoms, calling for calm. Crisis or not, you have a job to do. 24 hours ago, you headed out on a maintenance run to Processor 9, happy to leave base until the crisis blows over. 10 kilometres out, Singleton's tractor gave up the ghost. A nasty mechanical crunch told you it wasn't going any further. Calls back to Hadley's Hope got a cursory response. You were told to wait, and they'd get to your little problem when they had the time. While you waited, you got to talking about the crisis and the Wayland Yutani corporate shuttle that arrived right before you left. The shuttle carried an inspection team led by company agent Miranda Reynolds and her chief scientist Theodore Kaminsky. Sig relayed something he'd overheard, a hushed conversation about the shuttle being quickly and quietly readied for departure. Reynolds and Kaminsky are likely the only two who can authorise its use, and the only two with the access keycards needed to use it. For all you know, it was Reynolds who ordered Jordan out there in the first place. It's not right for the Wayland Yutani reps to just skip out and leave you. The workers to clean up this bloody mess. If things go bad, why shouldn't you get those keycards and get away instead? A day has passed, and you've still heard nothing. All further attempts to contact Hadley's Hope have been fruitless. No one is coming to help. The only communications you pick up on are garbled, panicked even. There's no option but to walk back and see what the hell is going on.
It's going to blow my brains out. It's easier.
So very, very appropriate.
It'd be quicker and a lot less hassle about what we're about to go through.
15 minutes is long enough for a podcast, isn't it?
Blam, 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 blam. There you go. Scenario over.
Credits roll. Thanks very much, Al.
After a fairly arduous trek over the wastes, you arrive at the West Airlock, weary from your long trek. You hear a distant voice talking over the intercom. It's obscured by static, but you can make out the following. This is an emergency message. All colonists must immediately assemble at the main storeroom on the sublevel for safety. After several repeats, the message cuts off with an electronic screech. There's no response from the intercom at all.
So the door's open, is that what?
Yeah, so you've just, literally the airlock is just cinched closed behind you.
We have to huddle in for safety. That doesn't sound like a virus.
That certainly doesn't sound like a virus.
That sounds like...
Should we get back in the car?
All of you, please increase your stress level by 1. The stress level is just above your boxes.
Do you want us to tick on there? Or
Yes, please. Gunshot and the horrible screech seem to echo through the ventilation ducts. Could have come from anywhere.
Well,
It doesn't appear that anyone who would normally be on rotation here are anywhere in sight.
Bolo the cat got out or something like that.
Okay. People don't shoot at cats.
They do if they're
People don't shoot.
of a nervous disposition.
That's a hell of a nervous disposition.
What I'll do
I've
is
got an allergy.
I'll give you the map. So the far left side is where the West Airlock is. That's where you've come in, and you basically get to decide where you go, and I will react accordingly.
When I say, no, we don't go backwards. We turn round and walk forwards. And then we can run. Now, equipment-wise.
Equipment is what you have. If you do not have a weapon, you do not have a weapon.
No, that's fine.
I've got a gun. Yes, it's a pissant one, but
You've
it's
got
a
a
gun.
motion tracker.
I was born with it.
What I'll also clarify right now is where it says power supply, on here. What happens is when you use it, you roll a dice for each number attached to it, and every 6 it runs out. But it's running out of power, basically. That's
Right,
its
so
power
So if you
level.
roll 1/6, it's power supply 4 next time, is it?
Dave's going to have an everlasting light bulb.
For example, I think one of you has a welding torch that has a power supply on it. It is technically a weapon.
I've got a watch.
Yes.
I've got a toy dinosaur.
Oh, excellent. I'm sure
Just
that'll
like you
come in
should
handy.
know, yeah.
I've got a stained lab coat.
It wasn't.
It wasn't stained when you started.
I have a coat. Sorry, I've got a watch.
That's
Excellent.
a very different thing. A coat,
Yeah.
a watch.
Well, you can wear both of them.
Is he just like forced meeting?
Is that
his
it?
coat?
Your gear is what?
I've got a watch and some tools
I've got Medikit.
and
That's it.
a good outlook at life.
Excellent.
We should just go to the command centre and see what's
No.
going on.
Gunfire. First place we go is the armory.
Ooh, I like it.
Wait a minute. Tannen's Casino, the commercial.
Oh, let's go there.
Oh,
All right, Hershey, that's
Wait till it all blows off.
blows over, I think.
Yeah.
do you,
I've already blown off.
have you had any gun training, Hirsch?
He's a
No,
Marine.
I'm an ex-marine, so I've never seen. I know about boats.
Even
You
if there
were
wasn't
really good-
gunfire, it'd be going to the armory.
Yeah.
You told me you were a cleaner
I am.
and a dishwasher.
I see what he's done there.
Yeah.
All give me an observation roll.
Oh, here we go.
Now, what happens with this is, if you have a stress level, I'd like you to add an extra dice. But make sure you can roll it separately if you want, just so you know what it is. Because obviously, 6s are needed for success. If you get a 1 on the stress dice,
I've got no dice shown against my observation.
so you would roll wits.
Wits and observation.
So
You
you,
just
would
roll
roll
wits.
2 dice,
Bloody hell.
and then 1 for your stress.
So you want an observation?
If it helps, I've got some different coloured ones here.
Well,
Unfortunately,
look at the
that.
sixes.
But-
Yes,
But
yes.
yeah, okay.
We'll get to that in a moment. Did anybody get a success?
I get 1 success.
Unless
Oh,
that also counts as a success, because I rolled a 6 on
Yes,
the
it
stress
does.
dice.
Yeah,
In that case, 4.
it essentially. Oh, excellent. You were looking for the armory, I believe.
I believe so, and I cannot find it on the map.
That's okay. I will tell you where it is.
Oh, I tell a lie. I found it. The armory is got a little shoot 'em bang sign, which is right at the bottom.
E2. It's part of the command centre.
No, I've seen plenty of the intercom ones.
Yeah,
But
there's nothing on our map, and we don't have E2. We only have E1. Therefore, this is level
Hang
1,
on.
so it's on a different level.
Aha.
It must be on a second level.
It is, and because you've done such a great, basically you've managed to look up
Sub-level.
the map on a monitor, and you just copy it to your
I'm just
little
going to clear
PDA
that blood
thing.
stain off the map. There you go.
Level 2, E2,
Yes.
has the morgue,
So
and it's B2.
Uh,
Right in the centre in B2.
command crew quarters.
Okay.
Yes.
okay.
Ah, yes, yeah. Sorry, it's got the armory listed there. That was me misreading.
And that comes with, yeah.
Yeah, so so B2 is what you're looking for.
So we need to get down to the sub-level for safety. And I'm presuming that we would have a vague idea of, there's ladder access in various places. You would have to go right through the base to either one of these ladders. I'm presuming that, is there any elevators or is it all steps? And when it says ladder access, I'm assuming it's those sets of steps.
At this time, you're not sure.
It's directly under here.
You're not sure what the status of the elevators are.
Any sign of life?
Yeah, but I don't even know if there is any elevators. That's the thing. Because I would have gone for an elevator, but they aren't marked. Doesn't matter. If the elevators aren't working and the power's out, then but I'm not sure how they could cut the power. But so there's one here, one here, one here, and one here, which is the closest to it. Depends how much we want to spend running about screaming in the top level before we run about screaming in the bottom level.
To answer your question, you can hear after that last scream and burst of gunfire, there's just ominous stuff going on.
So we know that Jordan came back with something on his face, and that's led to an infection.
Yeah. Yes.
Now we don't know whether it's a pathogen and it sent people nuts, or whether or not there's something.
I've seen the movies Alien.
We need to find whatever it is so we can know what we're facing.
Contain it.
I think we should go towards where the gunfire was, via the armory.
Yeah, we should have a look. You stick behind me, and I'll keep an eye out in case anything jumps out.
Oh, is there any way of knowing how
look after
close that gunfire was?
What I would allow, because you're Marine trained, I'd allow you ranged combat. Obviously, remembering your stress dice. Trust me, I'm going to get to you.
No, I know it's coming.
I'm going to get to you in a moment.
That's 1.
It's far too echoey around here, unfortunately. Okay, can you roll me a d6, please, Mr.
Certainly
Matt?
can. 4.
And your current stress level?
Just 1.
You're managing to keep your nerves in check for the time being.
Got to look after these.
Why you?
When he did his roll earlier for observation,
So did he.
if you rolled a 1 on the stress dice, you need to roll me a d6 and add your stress level. Unless it's a 6,
3.
you're fine. 7 or more is where it starts to get interesting.
Well, might be worth spending a turn in a safe place then.
Right. Well, I tell you what.
I can, if I analyse things, I can reduce the stress levels of all the players within a short range. So all I need to do is analyse. Now, if I analyse what we've heard so far and the events that have taken place, I could possibly calm everybody down.
And I could turn my motion tracker on and possibly change that.
Right back on. And he can have a crafty wank.
Well, it's quiet.
So, do you want to activate your motion tracker?
I will activate the motion tracker.
Can you activate it after I've done the analysis?
Go on then.
Analysis, we're fucked.
Will you allow that?
Yeah.
How often can you use the analysing?
Does it not happen because my banner thing?
No,
is...
you just do your.
Actually, I don't know what dice I was rolling. Analysis is talent.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on your little sheet of paper.
So
That
it's your other-
it will tell you how to use it.
Those questions don't apply. Really, it was a case of trying to
But
analyse
no,
the facts.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. You're trying to piece stuff together.
But it does say a successful analyse roll. What do I roll
All
on?
right.
So it's
I've just randomly rolled some dice there and didn't think about what I was supposed to be rolling.
nice. I like it. Yeah, fuck it.
That'll do.
I rolled 6 last time. It seemed like the right number. I'm a GM. I'm used to
I'll
cheating.
just allow that.
I didn't get any.
That's fine. I don't. Maybe it's the environment getting to you.
It's him cracking one
the
off.
motion
That's what
tracker
it is.
the motion tracker is now on.
Ooh. Beep.
Well, that's fine. We can't hear anything. That's great.
We might as well hear it.
As we make our way to the armory, any signs of a struggle or
Well, you could have one of us just going.
any like
There's detritus here and there. A couple of spent shell casings.
Are you spent?
There's a
I haven't
bit,
we haven't had a fight yet.
There's a bit of bloody rag.
yeah,
Again, it's.
I can have an argument with you.
E with a player.
I mean, the thrum of the motion tracker is all that you see, and then a few drips here and there from
You're a
above.
drip.
Oh, that's me.
Easy there, Miss Singleton. Easy there.
So
It sounds stressful.
She's what they like to call feisty, i.e. a complete Bitchington.
Yeah.
yeah, so you've come from the west lock. Where art thou headed?
Straightforward.
Okay.
There is only one. There is only me, sir. I think, unless anyone's got any better ideas.
Well, if there's no power, we're going to have to take the stairs. We might as
Yeah,
well.
but do we want to take the stairs immediately, or do we want to wander around on this level and take the stairs nearest to the armory and just go round this level and then down into the armory?
Well, tactically, we're not picking anything up either good or bad. So it's whether.
But that just means it's not moving. I mean,
But it means that if there's that means that there's nobody alive up here.
nobody moving.
Except us.
But so it's good because that means that there's nothing that's going to interfere with what we're trying to do. But it's bad because we've got no comrades that we can call upon.
They're probably all down in the basement watching the midnight movie marathon.
They did. I think they've found immigrants. That's it's the nearest thing I can find to alien. But what I'm thinking is they were told to go to sub-level anyway.
Ah,
That was what the intercom said.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't listening.
Before it burnt out, yeah.
You never do.
No, it's true that.
You're just too busy levelling a pistol and blowing a bad guy away. Damn you. And then, if we stay on this level, then there might not be anybody. Which means that's presumably where the gunfire isn't coming from.
Yes.
So we
So
go
it's
down
safer.
into the...
Yeah.
That's my thought. So we would go along the corridor, take a right, past Block C, straight across this bridge, I'm presuming, into Block B, and down the ladders at the top of Block B.
So it's down to the armory, not up.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
sub-level.
Okay.
It says minus level 2, but it says minus.
I'm going to keep an eye out for a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, you would have to go up.
Yeah, it's
to
up.
get to
Yeah,
it.
that's the sub-level. That's the...
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were right.
So you're going through to Block C1. Okay. So this block houses the commercial offices and some corporate offices as well. Do you want to check out the area as
Yes,
we go through Block C?
Yes, but also no.
Well, you check it out, but with your eyes closed.
I'll have a gander. See if any of the corpos are here.
I suppose in this situation, I would say we defer entirely to Grim. You're the Marine.
Well, yeah. We need
There's
to...
danger in the air.
Like I say, to me, we need to get armed first, and then we can think about... Hello, you with a gun. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, you can barely read.
Whoa!
What do you mean you can barely read? He's the brains of the operation.
You're all fucked then.
Yeah.
Nepotism.
See, spot, do science.
Yeah.
Yes. Me thinky good.
Me press button, thing happen.
I mean, the only
Sometimes.
thing of use up here is going to be things that we might, if we get out of here and we are freelance, stuff we could use to then trade information with other people. Otherwise, to me, it's get to the armory, get told up as quickly as possible, and then look for people we can then help.
Especially if there's something on loose.
Is there any control centre on this floor where we could try and get monitors online and stuff like that?
Command centre's on level 2.
So it's above you, basically.
Well, shit.
Next to block
I'm
armory.
going to check
Guns first,
as
then
we're going
command
through it, I'm
centre.
going to look in the office to see if anyone is in there. Just see if we can find out what's
Okay,
going on.
I'm not keen on...
I'll let the meat shield go first.
do we?
Oh, sorry.
The alarm's gone off.
I'll just take it. Just go take me
Can
out.
you, Mr. Matthew?
I take it that means that there's something on the...
Yes, I can.
If you find a bloody hamster,
It's
Can you make
Freddie
me...
Starbane here.
What do I feel
Kick it out
like?
the window.
Can you make me a mobility roll,
a
please?
mobility roll.
So it's agility and
I've got
mobility
a
if you've got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Obviously, add your stress on.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, that's 6. Plus mobility, plus me stress. 1 success.
You just slam the door to the office closed as some sort of crab-like thing smashes into the other side of the door.
how big?
You raise your stress level by 1.
That's fair.
Nobody else saw it. Who just saw it?
He sort of, it looks like he's seen a ghost.
Here we go.
Like something thumped onto the other side of that door.
So we're being attacked by ghost crabs. Is that what you...
He's taken a dump.
It had like 3 legs and 2 dicks. It was like, it's huge.
2 dicks?
Yeah.
Not just one of your vivid dreams again, is it?
I've been off the cheese for a while, but is it just like on the window set, like on the...
It seems to have disappeared.
I'm just
and
don't go
and
there.
the tracker doesn't appear to be picking it up anymore.
How big is it?
Ooh, ooge. Like,
We're going to need some kind of a bag.
no,
About the size of a face.
Nonsense.
it was fast, very fast.
It might just be worth, since I have a cutting torch, is there any way I can just use it to, like, weld the handle onto
Oh, I like
the door?
I would allow you to just do that.
I like
Don't
it.
we need to...
No. He said there's some
Ah.
fucking weird shit.
The scientist wants to have an experiment, so we're going to push him into the room and see what happens.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wouldn't advise
Do
it. It
you,
was.
do
It
you
could
wish
be.
to investigate?
If somebody
the
else was
office?
sat in front of me, it'd be them, but you're sat in front
Yeah,
of me,
yeah.
so chill.
Only if one of these will go with me.
I wouldn't advise it.
Well, there we
It
go.
looked-
I'm not
For
advised.
scientific reasons.
I'm thinking,
I haven't got enough guns yet.
we don't know what we're facing.
It could be source of the infection or what's
Yeah,
going
but
on.
that's the whole point. We don't know what we're facing. If we get some kind of cat bag, pop it in, we can study it and find out what it is and see if there's any way we can, I don't know, for want of a better word, cure it.
Should we find something?
I don't mean like bacon.
Should we find something to subdue
bacon.
it with though? We don't have any like tranquilizer or anything.
That's a good point. If we go to the armory, we can come back up here because we know there's one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. We haven't got enough guns yet.
Buy that for $1.
Sorry, I've had a lot of cheese actually.
You can hear that off in the distance somewhere.
Right, okay.
Off in the distance. That's fine then.
It's when it's right in your face. I'm not keen on. What?
Can't read that.
It sounds like wheel.
Wheel talk, apparently. I think it's aimed at you.
Yeah.
In your dreams.
Well, now you mention it.
So, do you wish to move on from your character?
I've already had a movement.
And I believe you were headed over to block B1.
Well, that was kind of it, yeah.
You're heading towards the armory.
Okay.
I'm less keen now. Seems how Spider-Man's trapped in that room.
All it is, it's just silent. It's a mess. It's offices for the colony workers. It looks like people have just cleared out of here in a hurry. There's just, work orders, bits of food strewn everywhere.
5 corpses.
No, it doesn't appear to be even signs of combat in here, let alone bodies.
What have they left behind, food-wise?
Yep.
Oh, we were stuck out there for a day,
You can have a repast, should you wish.
Is that like a Mars bar?
Simply Mars bar.
Sorry, yeah. Other chocolate bars are available, but I do like a Mars bar. Hint, hint.
I'll have a tiny sausage roll plus other meats. Okay.
Plus other meats.
Yeah.
There's no meat in a sausage roll.
What, from Greg's?
Yeah.
Cow's eyelid
We'll
roll.
and you tiny Greg's.
And I believe the idea was to head upstairs.
Well, to the armoury, yes.
Yes.
Unless there's an armoury downstairs.
No, it is at the level above you.
That's good.
The ladders look clear.
As long as the motion tracker is still doing that.
It appears to be consistent.
Until we open the door,
Yeah.
and then it moves, because I think it just bounces off the door.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
So, you head up.
Changing there.
This is the command crew quarters. It consists of an office.
Just before we go up,
Yes.
because it says for my talent,
Mhm.
we need to spend a turn in a safe place.
Yes.
So I could reduce everybody's stress level by 2, by obviously engaging in some friendly banter.
Or you can just scream 4 eyes. At me.
Quite Poindexter. Perfectly allow you that to happen. You're not in any immediate danger.
Calls me Poindexter, grabs Dave's arse, and
Gets
That's a
slapped.
broken jaw.
All right, sugar tits, get moving.
make it a brew.
Yeah.
Is it 1 point stress?
2.
2 points of stress.
I shall.
That's useful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I save the 1 point of stressing for the next one?
Unfortunately not. No. I don't know. You change your underpants or something.
Oh, turn it inside out.
Give him a good scrape.
There's no need to scrape, it'll fall off quite naturally.
So the upper level of Hadley's Hope central block consists of an office, an operational ready room, and the armoury.
Lord God, can I put in before you go
yes.
any further?
Now,
Lovely.
it is keycard locked for command personnel only. Does anybody happen to have Comtech as a skill?
I do, it's one of my best.
I do as well, actually.
Please make me a Comtech roll.
Me?
Yes.
Just one. Okay.
You can help.
Okay.
So
well,
you can give extra dice, basically,
Okay.
to assist.
Well, I start with 7.
I'd allow you an extra dice because he's going, oh, no, pull that
Yeah.
wire instead.
3.
He just slides open.
I've got command access.
That's my boy.
so yeah.
The armoury is in the ready room in the southwest corner of this block. It's got charts and rosters pinned all over the walls. Now, the armoury door may be a hindrance.
Oh.
Does anybody have a cutting tool?
Me, sir.
Can you just... I'll need you to make
That's
a
quite
power roll for it.
Okay.
Because it's going to take a bit of extensive cutting. This is just to see if it runs out of any power.
Nope.
Yeah, you are completely fine. As long as there are no 6s.
1, 2, and 3.
Obviously, it just takes a little while. You have to cut through the dead locks and stuff like that. And after that, it just swings slowly
That is the
open.
world's worst armoury.
Yeah.
You could just get into it with a space. 5 minutes of a coming to.
I think if you were in combat, this would be a problem.
Admittedly.
Inside the armoury, I'll get the
show us the goodies.
I'll get the fun table out.
If anybody asks, it was Royd's idea.
That's your name now.
Yeah.
Royd.
Emma.
Yeah.
There is a pump action shotgun and a revolver. That is all that remains in the armoury, unfortunately. I have a feeling somebody may have raided this armoury before they left here.
Disappointing.
So shotgun
Is
goes
there ammo
to.
for these?
You've got.
It's like
Well,
Who's got a gun?
I don't have a gun at the moment.
I have a
There's
gun.
only.
it's kind of like getting set for Christmas Day and going down to find you've got a block of coal in you.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a revolver and a pump-action shotgun. The shotgun, there's 2 reloads for each weapon.
How many shots do you get in a shotgun?
Well, we'll get to that, depending on what the weapon is.
So I think you two should take the weapons.
Okay, I can cope with that.
I don't know which one you're going for.
I'm having the shotgun.
Done.
Well, I guess I get the revolver then.
Yeah, I get the plasters.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the armoury? I know it sounds like a stupid question.
Lots of empty promises.
That sounds like my dating.
Okay, so the shotgun.
Is there any form, or if we come across anything like that would be handy as a, like for example, an ammo box that's empty? Because Sig mentioned about catching and putting it over. So if we could have something like an ammo box.
Well, there's a hopper for what looks like a sentry gun in the corner.
What we need is we need it to be closable.
Oh yeah. They're all you screw them down basically with like an Allen key. So the pump action shotgun has a +2 bonus, and the damage is 3.
Yeah, you roll the dice.
It's a short range weapon.
How about the pistoli?
The pistole, the revolver has a bonus of +1.
But be careful it doesn't spin round and shoot you in the face.
The damage is 2.
Awesome.
And it has a medium range.
Medium. Okay, thank you. How many shots per chamber?
There we go. Bonus +2.
Like
damage
reload.
1, medium range.
So revolver, it's a magnum revolver
with 1 reload.
So it'll be 6 in the chamber.
Nice.
So it's the same for a pistol. We're talking about bullets. Because he's got 1 reload, he doesn't tell you how many bullets there are in the gun.
What is it?
It's a
service pistol and M4A3.
Yes, it'll be an 8-round magazine.
So you've got 16 shots. Once you've reloaded.
That's it. It's exactly what you'd expect it to look like as a service pistol.
I'll check the weapon.
And that's the massive magnum
I want
revolver.
that one. No, I want that one. Oh, look at them.
I know. That's the really good stuff.
Oh.
I think he's had a crisis.
I'm having a moment here.
He's got a semi-automatic on him.
He's got a
semi-automatic on. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go stand at the back.
Where's that coming from?
So you're currently clustered inside the little armoury room.
Yeah.
It's definitely coming from behind you now.
When you say behind, you mean
Inside.
in the room?
It's in the same block as you now.
Block. That's okay.
But given that like, and you can see often, like on this level, you can see a chair spin around, like an office chair. It's spin. That wasn't spinning before.
Bum tight, gun out.
I'll get my box ready. Oh, and my plasters. Is there anything at all like I don't know, an abandoned piece of metal or anything like that I could use as a club?
Oh, that's not a problem.
Any face masks? Any good face masks?
There's one coming.
Yeah, it's the best face mask you're ever going to need.
Easy to get on, difficult to get off.
It's a bitch to get off, like. Just for my benefit, I'm going to take that off.
Is it freaking you out?
I just assume that's going, and you start to like feel the sweat dribble down a bit.
Down my butt cheeks.
Yeah, it's not sweat that's dribbling down.
I'm empty. My arse is dry heaving.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, that's too
nasty.
much. That's too much. And you see something very large dart past the door that you came through.
When you say very large,
Well,
give me an idea of large.
He described the sort of crab thing.
Yeah.
It's not it's not that.
So this is man-sized, bigger, smaller,
Just shorter than human size, but it's very fast.
about 5 feet then.
Yeah. Very fast. It's supposed to be jet black in colour. I'm not looking at this page for any particular reason.
I wasn't seeing what the page was. I wasn't even looking.
What the fuck?
Well, it's all right. I've got a piece of wood and a box. I'll be all right.
Thinking about putting in that box.
Can I get in the box?
Right, got me gun
Screw
ready.
it shut.
Can you all please increase your stress levels by 1?
Oh,
Hello.
We need now. That is a beastie of some kind.
Correct.
well spotted there.
So
So we've got crabs.
I
and
roll
we've
for
got...
observation. to
You've
gain
got
insight.
crabs, I haven't got
I
crabs.
got that sorted out.
It says
Casting
that I can
aspirations.
roll for observation to gain insight into strange alien things.
I would consider this definitely in this category.
Is it a flat observation roll and nothing else? Or do you add the attribute?
Add the attribute, please.
Okay, so I unfortunately do have a crappy dice to go with it, but I'm rolling 7. And for every 6 I get, I can ask him a question.
What, the alien?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you alright, mate?
So
What
I have
after?
one question I can ask. I get to ask one of the following questions. I mean, is it human or alien is not going to help.
Do you think you had
Is it
that?
is it dead or alive? How old is it? What is its purpose? How does it work? And what problems could it cause? None of
Several.
those problems can it cause.
Several.
But
Death.
on the plus side, I will ask this question, and then you can reduce your stress level by 1 because you're all in short range.
Excellent.
I'm analysing it so
Yeah.
you can reduce your stress level.
What question would you like to ask me?
Uh,
How the fuck do we get out of here?
no, I've got these 6 questions I can ask,
Yes,
apparently.
yes, I know. I typed them out.
What problems could it cause?
Well, the main problem, obviously, it appears to be blocking your access out of here.
That's a good answer.
From looking at it, obviously, you've seen wildlife run about in the wild before. I don't care what colony world you've come from. It's roughly, it looks roughly 2 meters tall.
Thoughts?
If we get right, does it look like it's seen us yet?
It appears to be sort of scuttling about at the moment, around looking for something. It may well have heard you, in guddling about in here.
It's when you shouted, shit, when there's no guns.
Fuckers!
If we get right to run off, cause a distraction.
Oh, I like it.
And then I can obviously take longer to then aim at it, and then
That's the
if
only
if we get right, let's say to
But that
cause
would
a
also mean
distraction.
I'm singled out for it to come after me.
Yeah, I don't see I don't see a problem with that plan.
I have no issues with this one.
You are fast.
I'm fast and strong. I'm quite smart.
That's strong.
Oh, well dressed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
obviously.
Astonishingly, I am the 3rd worst in agility.
Rednecks can be
moving
dapper
around.
too, in a rustic
Just
kind of way.
totally.
I'm shocked.
I would say you're right. It has to be one of them, and the chances are, unfortunately, that
Yeah, but-
you're the fastest
We don't want Singleton to get.
for reasons.
Yeah. Although maybe she needs patching up.
I mean, I can give it a punt. Apparently, I'd rather patch you up. You're my buddy.
Yeah, bros together. Yeah.
Whereas she doesn't like you.
So,
I've asked her for a bunk up too many times.
She's friends with the woman that he's playing, who
Can
has
you-
apparently disappeared.
McWhirr.
Can one of you roll me a dice, please?
It's a 6.
You can hear the sound of staccato gunfire going off somewhere.
It's Norris McWhirter.
Well, somebody's alive.
Does that draw the creature's attention?
They're in the room with it, firing at it.
Therefore, somebody's been following us, and
There's a man in like a colonial marine style uniform.
Cool.
He's got a scar like running bit through it, and he's basically unloading an assault weapon into this thing, which is thrashing its tail about. The thing promptly explodes,
hooray!
Good job.
and what's left of the man who's shooting at it flops onto the floor. He appears to have been almost disintegrated.
Quick, get the gun.
What the fuck?
oh, yeah.
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 Do
Want to
we,
wipe down first. I
do
wouldn't
we-
touch it if it's been covered in whatever's.
Ollie,
Yeah, if you for witnessing this, please increase your stress
Oh,
level
you
by
just-
1.
No, if I analyse. It's a pertinent time to analyse the fluid that might have just popped all
Absolutely,
over
yes.
and get that stress level going. We're going to have to go over. I think we all go in a block. All 4 of us Preferably three of you pointing in different
Rotating
directions.
counterclockwise as well.
Yeah, with me in the middle.
Shove them round.
Like a Catherine wheel.
Can you go in the middle and
And then I'll need to, I don't know, pick at the leavings of this trooper.
change your underwear
Can
again?
I just check the motion tracker to make sure there's not another
that's a valid-
another signal? Maybe
Good question.
that wasn't the one we thought.
It's my motion tracker. Piss off.
Just looking. Okay, it's okay.
This would be a healthy thrum. Whatever it did detect, it was clearly that thing.
That noise is going to be my dream
I'll
tonight.
approach cautiously, but
Didn't pick up Mr. Colonial Marine, though.
Possibly it did. It was picking them both up.
Is it a crap one? It doesn't have the little dots on the screen, right?
No, it's more like the one from Alien than Aliens.
Detects changes in air movement, air density.
Bullshit.
Yeah, detects changes in bullshit.
All of it.
I told you should have got a proper one.
In the room, obviously, where it was, there's bits of chitinous armour from whatever this thing was, and part of its tail is left, and then there's the melted remains of the Marine that was fighting it.
Right.
Does is his dog tag still?
There doesn't appear to be any identifying marks on it.
I'll-
Can somebody make me a roll?
What kind of a roll?
Just a single dice.
I was going to analyse him, that's all.
His gun survived.
Oi!
I picked odds and evens, and it was whether his gun survived.
Fine.
Mint.
Because
What is it?
it's an M41 pulse rifle.
You're giving it to me?
No, I'm handing you the shotgun.
All right. Well, you've written it down now.
Now I can unwrite it down.
The pulse rifle has a +1 bonus,
Oh, maybe not then.
but it does damage of 3.
Okay, well the shotgun's still better.
It has extreme range.
Oh, there we go.
And it has armour piercing
There you go.
and full auto.
Does it
As a
also have any
Grenades.
over and under?
Yeah.
Roll me a dice.
1.
It does actually.
Get in!
Yeah, it has an underslung grenade launcher.
We obviously want to be using these guns on these things at maximum range.
Whatever this thing is.
Yes.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
And what about the grenade part? So it's in bonus 1. 2 to hit, damage 3,
That's it.
range shot.
Yeah, done.
It's a +1 bonus for the grenade section. Its damage is blast 9. It's long range. It appears to be it only has one grenade in the launcher, unfortunately.
So we can
You could take all of that in
all
one
of
shot.
that, yeah. just end
Do you
it.
want me to just point at the floor now and get it over with? It's the only way to be certain.
Okay,
That's
now
a Dark Heresy grenade.
I'm
is that?
definitely going to analyse this thing. Has it stopped oozing, for want of a better word?
A lot of the floor below it is sort of sinking through. I don't need an analysis roll for it. That's acid.
Yeah, but analysis allows me to
But,
reduce
oh yes,
stress levels.
absolutely.
So,
go roll them bones.
No, I rolled a 1 on the stress dice.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I did roll
What's
6.
your stress level at the moment?
1.
Maybe a roll. Unless it's a 6, we don't need to worry.
4.
We're fine.
On the Marine, is there any kind of communication device?
There's almost nothing of him.
Okay.
He's got the full brunt,
Feathers.
all of the acid damage.
Do we recognise him as part of the group that came with the? Because there was a group that came, wasn't there?
He's base staff.
Base
Or
staff.
what? Sorry, was base staff.
Right.
Now he looks like Mum Ra.
Cool. Maybe we should get out of here. Maybe we should.
I'll do a quick last rites thing for him,
Yep.
since I am religious as well.
Fair
And
enough.
he's laid his life down to save us heroically.
He lived his life
Would you-
down to give us a good gun.
Reduce your stress level by 1.
Have you just cracked one off?
I have.
You've done something that's incredibly in keeping that you wouldn't normally do in a stressful situation. Caused your mind to focus on something else.
So if it stopped oozing, I might be able to at least
I mean,
capture
its
a bit of it.
its tail is
Yeah, it's
almost completely intact.
I could roll
And
one of them
there's-
up in the box.
There's maybe a claw left over.
Pop them in the box.
But that wasn't what I saw. What I saw was
You saw crab things. It was
Yeah.
one with like 6 arms this big.
6 arms, 3 dicks, maybe like
3 dicks now.
3 dicks.
We
Jesus.
had 2 dicks earlier.
I reevaluate.
Kind of like a fisherman, isn't it?
I
It
was
wasn't this
stressed out.
big, it was this big. There wasn't one dick, there was 2. No, there was 3 dicks on him.
His tail wasn't as big as this black mamba, but it was
Black with a knobbler.
it wasn't quite as large. This looks almost humanoid.
It's all ominously silent in the room,
I'll
apart
fart.
from the tick, tick, tick of the motion tracker.
I'll let out a nervous fart.
Right. Well, since we're on like level 2,
Hang on.
Is there a nervous fart button on there?
No.
That would have been brilliant. That would have made my week.
No, I'm putting wind interior on. That's you voiding yourself. Yeah, so you've emptied the armoury.
I've emptied
So
at least I've got a shotgun.
The pulse rifle, the armour readout is reading 88.
It's got armour on it.
Do you know how
It's got a little ammo counter. on
Ammo.
it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
ammo.
Do you know how to use that
Short
thing?
control bursts.
Yeah, what you do, you point it at, right, and then, little projectiles come out of that end and hurt them.
But if
Thanks,
you do
Horst.
short control bursts, it'll help.
Yes.
I read it in a book once.
Yeah, it's not like I haven't done this before.
I'm panicking. Shut your face.
So to clarify about ammo, why it's important, because
Because when you run out, they kill you.
when you fire the weapon, if you roll a stress dice as a 1, things can happen.
Things jam.
Full auto,
can
baby.
happen.
Full
I love
auto.
that.
How many shots did you say that shotgun?
88. Oh,
Well, it's whatever it holds plus 2 extra reloads.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how many holds. He did say he was going to get to it, and then he didn't.
What's that?
How many shots are in the shotgun?
Oh,
And the reloads, so I need to.
so you've got 12 shots in total.
Ooh, that's
12 in
good.
total.
Yeah.
11 and 1 for me.
Obviously not one for taking on
Yeah.
grouse.
So if you fail your stress test when shooting, you basically empty the magazine.
Yeah.
The pulse rifle will be slightly different,
That's how the auto setting, isn't it? Then?
but you can change that to full auto if you want to.
No. I'll give it a semi for now.
That shouldn't be so funny,
Yeah. Let's put it this way: it's a lot easier to hit things on full auto.
Yeah, but it's going to waste a hell of a lot of ammo as well.
Yeah, but he's a professional.
What it obviously allows you to do is hit more than one target, so it may be important at some point.
But if he knows how to fire it, he should
Yes.
be able to pick them up.
But yeah, you'll have fire discipline for starters. You won't be like, shit, it's the wall.
Now, since we are at the armoury,
Yes.
we could go down to command centre
Oh, there you are. Yes.
and bring up the schematics, see if we can figure out where everybody else is.
yeah,
Well,
what the hell's going
there
on?
is vehicle bays, and if you look here on this one, there's a landing pad. Now, what we need to do is find somewhere, if there is a shuttle, somewhere.
They did come in a shuttle.
Exactly,
I think.
And that's what I'm thinking.
The Utani people came in a
It
shuttle.
was Miranda Reynolds and Theo Kaminsky came
So
to the shuttle.
you know, outside the north shield wall of the colony stands the air traffic control centre,
Yeah.
which is where the shuttle
That's
is.
this lot.
Yeah.
So we need to get there.
However, you do require the key cards in order, as far as you're aware.
It's going to be like Resident Evil. I have to push a statue to the left to reveal a
To
key
go and get
into
some
another
milk
room.
from the fridge. Yeah.
That's a resource and fuel loading and a comms array and a landing pad on that map beyond the north wall.
Did you say you wanted to head to the command centre?
Well, what I'm saying, we're very close to the command centre.
should, yeah.
And that would give us
Key cards could be
blueprints
there.
where, if it's like the movies, you'll get like little pop-ups where people are.
Yeah.
So we can then hopefully find where these key cards are that we're going to need.
They might even be in the command centre.
Yeah.
It'd be good if we could find.
And other people that
It
we
would
can
be
try
good,
and rescue.
we should try and get as many people we can over here if there is an infection.
God sent me for a reason.
Well, we'll wait in the
Got
shuttle.
biblical on us.
We'll wait in the shuttle for
Yeah,
you.
you're just over the bridge from E2, so it's easy enough to get to. If you wish to go to the command centre, I will tell you what you encounter.
And the med lab, if we want to stock up on. The only downside is it's near the morgue.
Oh, I'm sure.
So if this
I'm
thing
sure there's
if
nothing
this-
to worry
if
about.
this thing reanimates shit, then we
I've
do we
got
just
a medikit.
do we just put ourselves in there and just have done with?
But maybe there's some kind of a solution we can use. If this thing has got acid when it dies, maybe I can get a solution that will wash it off.
Maybe they synthesised a.
Alright, maybe what we need is like a load of oranges. Just hurl them at it. Well, alkali is going to
it will neutralise the acid.
Yeah, neutralise the acid, and therefore maybe that's what we need to kill them.
Oranges.
Oranges.
In that case, we need to go to the kitchens.
So,
Or maybe limes.
Catering is.
the command centre takes up the upper floor of E block.
Yeah.
It consists of the command room, otherwise known as OP, the assistant operation manager's office, the med lab, and the morgue. Is there a particular area you'd like to go to first?
Might as well go to the morgue and wait there.
I'm just thinking, you know, we need a key card to get. So maybe the assistant manager's office or the manager's office will have some safe or something like that.
We can break in.
Yeah.
With a welding torch.
Welding torch, yeah.
Do you want to go to ops first then?
Is that where they use
That's where the commander's office will be as well.
Is that where the offices were?
Yeah.
Definitely then.
So ops is the nerve centre of the colony, monitoring vital functions and security. It's usually busy, but right now it's unmanned.
If we have to
Or
go
indeed,
past the medical centre, I'm just wondering whether it'd be worth popping in there, or do we do that on the way back?
Right, so either or, I guess.
Okay.
As long
you
as
started in the command centre, we'll go there.
The intercom hisses static. Our screen flickers. The CCTV system is damaged. If you make a Comtech roll, maybe we can get you some access. If anybody wants to help him, it
I'll
gets
give
a
a
plus
bonus.
one.
Yeah, I'll give him a bonus.
I'm just checking.
How many people can help him?
It's one person helps.
Okay.
Because too many cooks and all of that.
Yeah, I see some sixes.
Stress dice is a 6.
Nice.
No, not a 6. I got 2 6s.
Excellent. So flicking through some of the images.
Told you about that before.
Okay, I'll close that down and go and have a look at something proper.
Stop downloading
Wrong
onto your...
pop-up.
There's a deserted corridor. In the distance, there's movement. Zooming in, you catch sight of the bloodied remains of a person being dragged slowly out of view.
Oh.
That's in block A1.
That's a stress then.
I'm just going to...
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hang on, wait a second.
So that's in A1.
Right at the top.
Danger zone.
Next to where we probably... No, air traffic control can be reached by going where the west lock zone. We're all right.
For
There's
now.
a view of the carnage in the sub-level areas. Oh boy.
Is that carnage with a capital Nage?
Increase your stress level by 1.
Good, I've got 2 blue dice to use.
How wonderful.
Awesome.
There's also movement on another camera. One showing block E1 at the south lock. At the south lock.
Just below us.
Yeah.
All of you increase your strength by 1.
Strength.
Stress.
No,
by 1.
I've done it now.
You get your first view of the thing that guy was shooting at, like the thing with the tail.
Rather than bits, yeah.
Yeah. You can only helplessly watch it standing there, its eyeless head raised, the whip of its tail languidly carving the air. It is relatively quite close to where you are.
Well, that's
downstairs.
neat.
But the stairs in the corner, right here, and it's in block E1 where these stairs are, and we are in there. Just up the stairs in this comm centre.
There you go. There's a good. If you were confused about what,
It's called Alien. I think I know what it looks like.
Yes. There we go. Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's hugging. Are those two in a relationship, I think?
Everybody's hugging.
Yeah, it's about to get a lot more intimate.
It's a very self-destructive relationship.
It spirals.
They're just about to go out for dinner.
Well, one of them's about to have dinner.
It's nice to have her for dinner. Okay.
Yes. So that's all that there is in ops. Terrifying news from the cameras.
No keycards.
But obviously,
Okay.
there are other parts of this area that you haven't checked out. Would you like to go to the med lab?
No.
Quietly.
No, I would not.
No, I would like to run outside away from this as far as possible and go to massive loop right to the shuttle bay.
Would we have any knowledge of where the key cards are held?
We were talking about Captain's office. Well, you were talking about Captain's
Well,
office and Vice.
I unfortunately no dice.
What I'm thinking is can we use these cameras to plot a clear route?
Things move.
The system, that was all you could get from the system. Something has damaged it.
It's bummed.
Something squeaky.
You can pilot the damn shuttle, can't you?
Yes.
So we really need to make sure we keep her alive.
I'll look after her.
Anyone
I'll keep you close.
fancy the med lab, or are you?
I suggest in
I
the
think we
med
should
lab
check the
here.
med lab out.
Well, it's because we mentioned it. It's not because there's anything horrible in there, but there is.
Is the med lab away from that stairwell?
No. Well,
Yes.
yes.
The stairwell's here in this corner.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
And the med lab is
everything else
there.
So I think we should move away from the stairwell into the med lab.
The med lab consists of an examination room
Shut the door.
and the quarantine booth that is locked from the outside, but has a viewing window and an intercom.
Don't open it.
This place is in shambles. Empty cabinets flung open overturned in the mad scramble for medical supplies.
Any morphine?
Dr. Comiskey, that's one of the people who came on the shuttle,
Theo.
is trapped in the quarantine room, automatically sealed when the base went into lockdown. Along with Comiskey in the quarantine room, you can see the dead body of a man on an examination table, a specimen tube with a live crab thing in it,
There we go.
and a dead one of them as well.
We need to,
See, told you, 3
we need
dicks.
to let Kaminsky out.
No, hang on.
Dr.
Two of them
Comiskey
live, one
is
dead,
leaning
yeah.
against the viewing window, tear tracks on her cheeks.
I think Kaminsky might have one.
But we don't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is we don't know.
I'm going the 2 meta, aren't I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have to.
She's pleading through the intercom for you to release her.
Oh,
Hello. What happened?
He was infected. I did my best to save him.
When you say infected, what do you mean?
That thing latched onto his head.
Uh-huh. I'm going to look at her face very carefully and see if there's any marks where a strange crab might have latched onto her.
Where did the
Very difficult to tell.
black dildos come from?
She kills herself.
Problem solved.
I see the crab things, but where did the
Hi, hello, how are you? Where did you get the black
big
dildos
hulking? How did that happen?
I haven't seen anything like that. This is all. I've been trying to save this man's life. Look, and she points at the dead thing, but as soon as I took it off, he died.
I'll open my storage container
Yes.
and pull the tail out. That's what we've encountered, and that's only a
I
part
would increase her stress level, but it's probably about as far as it can get for her.
Check if she's got a key card to get on the shuttle. She came with that other woman,
If he's in there now, who is it that's dead?
the dude.
I'm asking her.
Oh,
Who is it?
He's one of the maintenance workers.
But we're from this base, aren't we?
Yes.
So we'll know who the maintenance workers are. He's a maintenance worker, effectively. You know, grease jockey.
Oh, mechanic.
That's what I said. Cleaner,
Yeah.
whatever. You mop
He's
the
the-
floors and stuff.
He's the cleaner. He's the
No, that's my nickname.
cleaner. Okay.
Yeah.
The tag says K. Arnold.
Okay, so it's not Jordan. I was just checking. Right. Okay. So he's dead, and it's infected him apparently. So there's an infection in that
she
room.
said that it had she said about infecting, it latched onto him.
But these human-sized beasts, he's going to turn into one of those human-sized beasts. That's what it's doing.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
The man on the table is very dead.
Yeah.
Actually, I suppose we are in supposition squadron now, aren't we?
So, I mean, he's dead. We've already accidentally mentioned that they might bring the corpse back. He's going to turn into one of those scaly giant claw beasts.
We should get her out of there before it does.
But then we're all infected.
It's like The Walking Dead on
You
acid.
can see she's got a key card on her first.
What?
I did say that.
It was difficult because she's been flapping about.
By the way, this argument is taking place with my finger off the comms unit.
Yeah. Should we kill her? Oh, fuck.
Is there a button to evacuate the oxygen?
But I'm just...
And Matt's already evacuated all the oxygen.
Yeah, it's like pure methane in here.
I gave myself an enema.
Other than obviously she's teary,
Yes.
but if it is an infection, I'm assuming that she would show signs of infection. You know,
We don't know.
She looks panicked.
Well,
like
who
it's
isn't?
got like almost like she's seen. Basically, she's trying to cure that man by getting that thing off his head, and she's ended up killing
But if
him.
it's airborne, we could already be infected.
But he's in the quarantine area.
But we've already encountered those creatures.
But why would it need to jump on his face to infect him if it was an airborne virus?
I don't know. Maybe it's one of the fuck his face.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not.
Therefore, with one of its 4 dicks.
we're sure there needs 3.
You're the
I
analyst. You
thought it was
tell
up
me.
to about 6 now.
Is it doubling? It's exponential.
So-
Yeah.
I can help you with the shuttle if that's what you wanted. She's bleeding now.
Where's
We can't. Where's Miranda?
Miranda Reynolds?
I have no idea. I haven't seen her.
We have that in common. Come with.
But we only need my key card.
Not quite. We also need a pilot.
Hello. Sorry, not lazily.
Unfortunately, you fumbled the ball there.
Are you any good with this medical stuff?
Well, I've got a medikit,
If
and
there's-
I don't know what skills I need to do. I probably use medical aid.
Could you? Is you able to like scan her or something? Like See if there's something weird about her. Like, 'cause,
I would assume so. If she gets on one of those beds and we can put the scanner over
Yeah.
her, presumably we can read it from out here in the medical centre.
just for our own edification.
See if there's any infection in there.
Yeah.
Lie down, just pop your clothes off.
Because then we could put her in a quarantine. We put some quarantine suits on or something.
No,
like,
another
and then
malpractice suit.
Oh no, I'm just going to give her a.
Once over.
She's maybe twice.
Got to be thorough.
Because I'm thinking, if I use the medical aid roll and she just hops on one of those and I can scan her.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be empathy and medical aid.
Yeah,
If you want
yeah,
to
no,
make a roll.
that's exactly what I was assuming. Oh, good. I've got 3 of these.
Well, is there anybody that actually is medical and empathy trained?
I've got empathy, but no.
Well, I'm not.
That's why I've got
Yeah.
six
Oh, right.
dice.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
maybe
these are
three
all
as
my
a-
skills.
He's
yeah.
a scientist.
Just the
Yeah, no.
just the
I've
med
got
kit
the-
provided.
Just the way you, because I only have three empathy.
I've got 6.
That's it.
Does he get a bonus for being in the medical bay, like for using the right equipment?
Just anyone want to help me reduce my
Well, do you
stress?
know what? I'll
That's
allow
all.
it.
Anyone?
Get your trousers down.
I'll allow it. I'll allow you an extra normal dice because there is appropriate equipment.
That's fair
You're
enough.
not just stabbing a guest going, well, she might have a tummy
Well,
ache.
sometimes Matt, you see, points out rules that are pertinent, not just to fuck you over.
Does he?
Let us mark the day.
I mean, that's it. Do we want to take a turn beforehand? Because obviously I can tell a couple
turn
of
is
couple of
10
knock
minutes?
jokes.
That's a long time.
We could do that while the scan's completing, right? If it takes the scan takes a
No,
while.
but the whole point is he's doing the
I've
scan
been
there for
rolling
that
it.
for the role.
Yeah.
But I was gonna relieve his stress
Okay.
beforehand.
But the dice give him extra successes.
Completely.
I don't like the
Like
sound
I
of
said,
this.
trousers down. You know,
Oh, he's going to give you a swirly
Any-
because you're a nerd.
anything for a good cause.
Just as you analyse it, he gives you a wet willy.
Yeah, not that kind of wet.
You're going to need a polo, mate. I unfortunately have 3 stress dice, that's the problem.
Roll them bones down.
Right, okay, so none, and 2 1s on the stress dice.
Excellent.
So absolutely.
Can you roll a d6 and add your stress level?
Can he push it?
Not if he rolls a 1
Okay.
on the stress dice.
Fair enough.
2 plus 3 from a stress level is 5.
You're fine.
That was close.
But obviously, it is going to. Thing is, it starts to get harder and harder to pass that
Yeah.
roll. She's rambling now in down the
That
quarantine.
doesn't sound good.
She rambles on about how Miranda Reynolds
Uh-huh.
intercepted a transmission from some corporate exec on Earth and decided to elbow in on a potential find here. She then assembled her inspection team off the books and came here.
So they knew something was going down in Groovetown, came here, no doubt they'll try again later, but in the
So
meantime...
is she wearing like a Whalen Yutani
Oh yeah, it's
uniform?
corporate.
She's corporate.
Are you not keen on?
No. It's not. Look, it's more a case of she might be useful to them, so it could be worthwhile bringing her with us.
He's a
Yeah.
41-year-old scientist.
Till we at least get on the shuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a specimen in that jar, if we take that as well.
Yeah, we don't have to go all the way back for that other one.
Just want
The
to make
one
sure
that's
it's
not in a bag.
I
Yes.
just want to make sure it's dead though. It's not going to.
It's alive.
It's
We
in a.
want to keep it alive.
Take the dead one.
No. We'll take them both.
Don't forget, we can that one in that jar.
It
we can
counts as
put in
a-
our ammo crate.
is
So
no-
it's
it
inside
counts
a
as a-
container. Inside a container.
It is noted as a single inventory item if you want to take it.
There you go.
So you just
Right.
zip it up in your bag
Those things
or
are
stick
very-
it in your bucket.
Is that as many things as you can carry?
Yes.
So I could carry massive alien in in here.
Right. If it gets to, if you're carrying 3 alien bodies, I think I might start interjecting and going, hang on.
I've got 8
They're
gear
very
slots
fast.
here that need weapons. Come on, fork them over.
No, not just weapons. I can give you a bag of plasters as well. And some eye wash for
A
the
donut.
acid.
A donut.
He got a
Little
good gun.
pandas on
I
it.
want a good gun.
It's an all right gun.
Well,
There's better out there.
I'll swap
hopefully.
you the shotgun for the service pistol if you want.
So you can blow his brains out.
Well, no, this has got very short range though. They have to be in your face.
Yeah, that's no good.
Those
Right,
pulse
you-
rifles are pretty heavy. You probably want to stick to the pistol. Have it in.
I'm all right.
Shut up.
I'm all right.
Stop trying to talk me round.
Basically, the door to the quarantine room cannot be opened from the inside.
Yeah, I guess that.
You can make a contact roll to open it.
I'm not going to be able to open anything with 3 stress.
But don't roll ones.
We could, like I say, we could take a turn. I'll
Yeah.
tell a couple of jokes, and then
Body
you'll
joke.
be at least down to Is that not one stress? Because it's two.
Oh, yeah, two.
I get rid of two.
What did the alien say to the priest?
Yeah.
There we go. You'll have a good laugh. You lean on the intercom. She's laughing as well.
It's a nervous laugh.
There's Billy's bar up here.
Oh, we'll have a few pints.
Yeah, we'll have a couple of pints.
We're back in an hour.
Have a few swallows.
Billy's Bar, Molotovs.
It's not a bad
That's
shout.
not a bad shout at all.
Yeah.
They do a good mocktail.
I wouldn't try and drink it.
No, if it's a mocktail, it's not going to light.
Yeah,
Oh.
just cover it in strawberry juice.
So
Hey.
if,
The lime thing again, though.
Yeah, true.
if you want egg, I can show you how to put it in a dormant state for transport.
Does it matter?
I figured.
Bang!
It's moving about inside the specimen jar.
It likes you.
I told you, those things are fast. You don't want to.
Seems like love at first sight to me. Basically, you can put it in a dormant state.
So that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll just drop some strawberry juice in it, and that'll, we know that neutralises the acid.
Chamomile oil.
Yeah, I've got a point of order.
Cynthia Rabina.
Limes and lemons, they're acidic rather than. That's the wrong way around.
It's the oranges, though, we were after.
We want.
They're still acidic.
They're not alkaline.
Chalk.
Curries.
Chalk salads. That's what we need. Give it a chalk salad.
I'm just going to check the motion tracker again, make sure everything's good.
I've already had one. Don't worry.
Okay. How long do you reckon before that body's going to turn?
I've no idea.
It might not turn.
But
Well, it depends how hot the room is. If you keep it cold, it won't turn.
I found nothing.
Nice, yeah.
I found
I like
nothing
Okay.
on the system, therefore she's not infected.
Yeah, she looks good.
So, absolutely nothing wrong with her. We can let her out at our heart's content. However,
Excellent. You fancy your bunk up?
Well,
Hey, I am a Marine after all.
if you're concerned about rolling for contact, you can have someone else do it.
no, it's fine. I've
Go
only
for
got
it.
one stress now.
Go for it.
I'll assist.
Oh, we've got stress reduced.
Assist, yeah.
Yeah,
By 2.
All of us? Okay.
yeah. You have a good laugh.
Okay.
That was close. 2.
Yeah, no problem. You punch a little code in.
I mean, it's ironic. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just pull her out of there quickly.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Let's
Quick,
shut
came
the
up
door
with
again,
this.
just in case this thing is about to turn.
No,
black.
we've got to get in and get the. She's got to put that in a
Do
dormant
we-
state and I can stick it in
Do
my
we
bag.
have to bring the...
Why wouldn't we? We
there
might
no-
need this to understand how to beat it. You never know what
Those
we'll gain
things
from
are
it.
fast, and those digs
We
look
could
dangerous.
sell it.
Not in a jar, it's not.
I mean, it can run round and round like the wall of death, but it's not going
I'm
anywhere.
not convinced it won't get out of those
It
things.
won't. It'll be fine.
Why?
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, that's where we'll leave our intrepid team, trapped in the bowels of an alien-riddled base, searching desperately for a way out. Join us next time when we continue through the adventure, Hope's Last Day, to its conclusion. I'm sure they'll be mostly fine. Mostly. You've been listening to It's Good to Be Bard with Ollie, Dave, Dave 2, Matt and Graham. This episode, A Bad Case of Headcrabs, was recorded on the 1st of July 2024. If this is your first time listening to the show, our previous episodes are all available wherever you like to get your podcasts, including our new location on Spotify. You can now interact with us on Facebook, Instagram and on X, formerly Twitter, at ItsGoodToBeBard, and you can also email us at ItsGoodToBeBard@gmail.com. If you're enjoying the show, and why wouldn't you be, please do subscribe and consider leaving us a review rating on your favourite app or check out our Patreon page. All these things really do help the show. And always remember,